All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. It's Pastor Dow. I want to talk to you here this morning about bedroom blackmail and the wickedness of a woman. I can't tell you how many times that we deal with, not only in the ministry, but you can go on the internet and just see the stories are just replete. That you have a man that is interested in having conjugal rights with his wife, and she don't want to. She ain't in the mood, and that is her duty of marriage. And she ain't in the mood. But the only time she is in the mood is whenever she wants a child, and she knows she's getting ready to ovulate. You see, stuff like that, what that does is that drives a man out to creep. And then when he goes out there and creeps, and he gets caught in his iniquity or fornication or whoredoms or doing whatever it is because he's being blackmailed at home because the wife is just not simply doing her duty, then he looks like the villain because he's been driven out there. But also, not only look like a villain, but he looks bad simply because he could not, and nor did he ever seek counsel to actually get his house in order, to get his wife in order, and to help her to be what she should be. And then the next thing you know, when things go awry, the woman wants the ministry, or she wants somebody to be able to absorb her whenever there's separation only arising and stuff like that, because she feels so betrayed. Well, he left me. He said, I can't believe it. She says back like the victim. And what she's not disclosing to everybody is how that she's closed up her legs and didn't perform her duties with her husband. Mind you, they don't mind performing it though when it's come time to having a baby. Boy, they all in it 100%. Let's get after it. But all before then, because a man has, we're not like the animal kingdom out there. You got to wait for an animal to go in the heat before you start, your sexual passion starts flowing. That ain't the way a man is. A man is the way he wants, the way he is by desire. And that's the reason why he has a wife, because a wife or wife is supposed to be a cure for lust, unbridled lust, that is. But then again, on the flip side, it could be just as worse. It could be just worse for a woman when a man refuses to do his duty of marriage, because you are charged to provide food, clothing, and conjugal rights. You're charged to take care of her. But then you turn around and you do the same thing, then she steps out on you. And that's really bad when she steps out on you, because then she steps out on you. She's done committed adultery, and if we was back in the land, according to the biblical status, she would be stoned and the adulterer. But you notice, if a man does that, the only time he ever gets stoned is if he's sleeping or laying with another woman that is already either betrothed or married. Other than that, there's no death penalty for a man if he steps out and decides to have sexual relationships with another woman. But there are judgments and things that, if there was an intelligent assembly that understood Hebraic law, because you speak to them and know the law, they would know how to adjudicate these matters, and they know how to counsel this. But it's bad. And so then what happens is, with men, they don't want people in their business, in their home, nobody counseling them. Oh, everything is fine, everything is all right. But then when things go awry, then look at what happens. It's just like you can see the smoke cloud from the nuclear bomb that just got finished being taken off or being ignited inside the family. And so then you got, everything's just bad all the way around. So my admonishment is if you are a wife, you don't withhold conjugal rights. You don't withhold sexual rights from your man, especially if you don't want him to creep. Because I'm telling you, a man is going to fulfill his desire with or without you. And then it's bad because a woman, your constitution and your whole entire makeup is monogamous, period, point blank. And so you have no excuse. And if a woman ever steps out on you, man, in any way, shape, fashion, or form, be it adultery, some type of lewd fornication or lesbianism or anything or something like that, the bottom line is just straight up divorce. Put her away and just move on in life. There's somebody out there always better than what you have if she's not working on continually to improve. So I hope I said something anyway to at least put a defibrillator on people's minds. Hope I said something to stimulate thought as always. And I hope I said something that will bring some type of edification, exhortation, and comfort, so that whenever you see things going on, there's always more to it than what meets the eye. Always more to it than what meets the eye. I know that in the assemblies of Straightway, wherever we are, we don't tolerate whoredoms of any kind. That will get you put away from his ministry quick, fast, and in a hurry. This ain't like Christianity and all these other churches to where we let alternative lifestyles fly all over the place, and we let people just get away with all different types of sexual misconduct. We don't do that. We don't do that at all. Matter of fact, that we make sure that stays far away from us, contrary to what some of the wicked people in the public opinion has to say. But that's the truth, and that's the true straight way. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.